Welcome or welcome back to Practical Notions Tarot. My name is Jess, your most humble host, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. #Tarot Monday. Hey, how are you all doing? By the time you watch this, you will experience your weekend, and I hope it was wonderful. I hope it was everything you dreamt of. Yes. All right, topic of discussion today: what's hidden from you? And to be extra sweet, we're gonna see which area of life, which house it's gonna play out in. All right. Yes. So I'm gonna let you select your picture, the desired picture, with your intuitive nudges in here, with your intuition. All right. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna ring the bell for my spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors. So if you are sensitive to loud noises, please cover your ears for your safety. Here we go. All right, and I'm gonna light some Palo Santo to welcome in the good prana, that good energy on our journey here. Give you a lot to think about here. What's hidden? I feel like this Mercury retrograde, a lot of people are acting out their shadow work for real. You know, things we had started and now we're trying to wrap it up, or at least progress it further while we have this opportunity. Is it gonna burn? Yeah, I really feel like a lot of us are progressing forward. Okay. All right. Thank you, spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors. So if you are ready, I will see you on the other side. Hey, Pile 1, welcome back to the other side. Yeah. Okay, so what's hidden from you, Pile 1? Okay, we already see that you got the 9 of coins here. Followed by the Temperance. So yeah, you're getting your rewards for your labor. You're getting that status symbol. Yeah, status. Abundance, self-sufficient, sophistication on your own, taking it easy, maturation, fulfillment, and freedom, followed by Temperance. But it's also flipped here. It says lack of perspective, excess, impatient, discord, imbalance, antagonism, self-indulgence. And I see Virgo, Venus, and I also see a Jupiter Sagittarius here. Okay, so let's get everything out. Let's get everything out on the table. And that's what I really feel like for you all. This is what you're doing. You're actually putting all your cards out on the table. Let me see if I can get that lined up. Putting all your cards out on the table. All right, and what area of life is this happening, Spirit? 8th house. Okay, spirituality. 8th house is the spiritual house, okay? Okay, so I really feel like here you got, you're clearing out some old energy here. And like I said, a lot of us are going through some kind of a, during this Mercury retrograde, and there are other retrogrades wrapping up, and there are some that are beginning here shortly. That you are revisiting a lot of the things that kind of held you down in your 8th house of other people's assets here. And that means like taxes, just other people's money in general, resources that other people give you. You're wrapping up some things, and I really feel like it's had you in your head a lot over a season of time here. 8 of Swords had you in your head a lot. Yes, a lot. And you're ready to let a lot of things go here, because it just doesn't really prove to be something that you want long-term in your life for the rest of your life here. And so I really feel like before then you were just living your life peacefully, you know, not really thinking about anything. But then you notice that self-care has become a prominent issue in your life. It's like you're doing things to please this other source that's giving you things, that's you're using their sources to fund your life, and it's causing you to be a little distraught here. So you're trying to make some better decisions here, and taking more risks to actually secure your finances here and your status quo. And with Jonathan Van Ness, he was on Queer Eye Queer Eye and the Fabulous Five, a little beard pomade will take you to the next level. This sofa has lived its best life, but now it's got to go. There is no such thing as too much of a beautiful face, honey. Yeah, it's like you want this certain status, but it's hard to get there when you're using someone else's money to fund your lifestyle. And I'm not saying that's wrong, because businesses, they go out and look for investors, or if you're a small business, you go to the SBA, the Small Business Loan Association, and you look for funds to fund your business because you want to help your community or other people get back to work, or have a job, or teach something useful and skillful here. And so I really feel like that's where you're heading. You may have used some form of other type of people's resources, like borrowing money from other people, like family and friends, or just on a small note, like from paycheck to paycheck type of borrowing loans. You're clearing a lot of things up here with planning, making decisions, and taking risk. Self-care is ultimate on the highest list here. This is what Spirit is saying. You got to take care of yourself and get out of your head. Mental health will being mentally incapacitated actually stunts this progression forward. And so the way to remedy that with this positive change, your hint card, HINT, positive change, transform pain into strength and empower yourself, ascend evolution free. It's time to free yourself from these limited beliefs that you can't do it. You may have come from somewhere, or maybe foster care, or something that wasn't ideal to your upbringing. And Spirit is saying that now is the time to free yourself. It's okay to use other people's money, but do it to propel yourself forward here, to ascend, evolve, and be free. Don't think of it as just a handout, like poor you, woe was you. Look at it as a step up to your dream lifestyle. And those around you, and it sounds like you got a lot of haters too, Pio 1, not to harp on something that's like so negative, and you already know, like exes that's trying to make you feel some kind of way because you have a lot of support. It's time to let those people go. For one, don't ever allow them back into your life, into a prominent spot in your life to where it's affecting your planning, making decisions, and taking risks area of your life when it comes to them giving you money, resources, and time and energy here. Could be the age of 20, could be a life path 2. And also Spirit is saying you could be going into your pinnacle cycle of 2 as well. Could be life path 8, could be a pinnacle cycle of 8. Yeah, and yeah, it's just a lot of naysayers in your energy, and you are slated to upgrade your abundance and your status quo. Like if you were at home on welfare, you're slated to become a millionaire here. But you have to change your mental perspective. You have to have that shift in perspective here, because right now you're lacking it. You're thinking someone is just causing you discord and discord here, and antagonizing you, and Spirit wanted you to see this lesson, because you have to think bigger about your circumstances here. You have to think bigger about your circumstances. This is what's hidden from you, Pile 1. Okay, what else, Spirit? Ooh, okay, that fell out. Okay. Yeah, you have become bored with the life you're living now. That's 4 of Cups. Apathy, contemplation, feeling disconnected, melancholy, boredom, indifference, discontent. Once upon a time, this used to feel comfortable, like, oh, thank you, you solved a problem for me, and I didn't have to fill out all this extra paperwork or do all this extra things for, government assistance or something like that. But you found some place or someone that can mentor you and help you be the greater person, the higher version of yourself. But you have outgrown them. Let's just be real. Let's be honest. I really feel like you've outgrown the handouts that you're getting from this person or entity or place or thing. Yeah. And you got Page of Cups. You're still a student in this, okay? Learning to lean on your intuitive nudges here. Idealism, sensitivity, dreams, naivete, innocence, inner child, head in the clouds. You're still a baby. I almost want to say a baby witch, or a baby witch here, trying to lean on your own magic and majestic abilities here, so you can create a life or design a life that makes sense to you. The spirit is saying, yes, take their help. People build major empires off of other people's money, but you have to have the right perspective, mental health perspective, to get this done. Yeah, don't cut ties, just reorganize your mind state. Yeah, that's what spirit is saying. Reorganize your mind state, because you got many options here. Look at this, 7 of Cups. Choices, search for purpose, illusion, fantasy, daydreams, wishful thinking, indecision. This is what's hidden from you. You have many options, so don't think that this is all there is to you being in touch with this person that's going to help you have a new start. Look at this, the Fool. Beginnings, freedom, innocence, originality, adventure, idealism, spontaneity. Yeah, you're headed for a new lifestyle, a new status. This is what spirit is saying. And you may be online, and you may get a lot of hits to your profile here. And it has a lot to do with beauty here, the beauty that you radiate from within, because we got the big sun here. You have a lot of beauty within, Pile 1. Don't let people dampen you, because you do use other people's money to foot your lifestyle. I know some people may think, like, is this a sugar baby situation, or sugar baby, sugar daddy, or you could be male, because Jonathan Van Ness is on Fab 5, Queer Eye type of energy. So you could be a male and have and be a sugar and sugar cub, sugar baby, sugar cub. You know, you could have a woman footing your bill here. To be exact, this could be a woman funding your lifestyle. So yeah, don't think of it in that type of negative way. It's to help you improve your lifestyle. So those who are naysaying and talking against what's yours, don't worry about those people, because this person was placed in your life for a good reason. All right, and let's have one more card to round this out. Yeah, so use this time of using other people's money to get clear on your goals, your decision making here, and take more risk. This is what's hidden from you, Pile 1. It's time for you to take more risk, and it's okay because you're using other people's money to do so, and that is quite okay. That is normal to do. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not, because they're a hater and they don't have that type of energy or that type of access to someone else's money. Didn't I say a baby witch here? The witch, experimentation, rebellion. Spirit is saying it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone and use your majestic energy here, your majestic, your magical energy to propel you forward. And that could be lighting candles and chanting over your own candle. Understanding about conjuring oils and stuff like that to help you along your way, and what day to do them on. Each day has a planetary influence, and the hour has a planetary influence. So yeah, it's time to get in your witchy bag here, baby witches, and start creating a life that makes sense to you. All right, so if this resonates with you, please, Pile 1, please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to continue to create a life that makes sense to you. Design or create a life that makes sense to you, because that is the only way you'll be happy. And forget the naysayers. This is what's hidden from you. You have a lot of naysayers talking about how you make your money here and your status quo, and you've outgrown these people, for one. And it's also time for you to re-examine how are you using these funds from this other sources funding you. And I'm strongly feeling it's a feminine energy that's funding your lifestyle. All right. Okay. Or if not a woman, it's a male that's highly feminine that's funding your lifestyle. So use it how this fits into your life. Don't force a scenario, but if this is your scenario, okay, we'll take it. It's all right. It's all right. If not, it's okay. Just move on to the next pile. And you are welcome to follow me to pile 2 and 3. If not, I will see you in the next pick a card reading. You take care. Pile 2, how are you, lovelies? Let's clear the air with our Roo-to-Roo. Yeah, let me do one on my head too. I have my covering on, but yeah, let's clear the air. Let's clear the air. Fresh vibes, fresh vibes, fresh vibes. All right, pile 2. Okay, so you have the 6 of Cups here. Remembering the past, Scorpio sun here. Memories revisiting past. Someone returns from the past, nostalgic. Someone's highly nostalgic over you, and I really feel like you're coming to a point in your life, where you're being asked to step up here. Judgment, you're needing to step up. Indecisiveness, self-doubt, unwilling to learn from karmic lessons, negative self-talk, and that is Libra, Pluto energy here. You could have all of this in your chart, or you could be working with someone or known somebody, because it's a nostalgic energy here that I'm feeling that have this in their placement. But yeah, you're being asked to step up. You have so much work to do here, pile 2. Don't get caught up on the little things in life. And what I'm saying here is that even on the job where you're feeling some kind of way, people are not really actually apart. They're not really feeling your vibe as you will want them to. Just saying, they're just not. And you have 2 of these, but I'm gonna try to set this up to where you can see it in my little space here. You know, it's not gonna kill our vibe. No, not today. Not today. But I will pick it up so we can see that one better. Okay, so yeah, you're being called to step up a little bit more and see what area of life this you're talking about here, Spirit. This is you. One. You are being called to step up a little bit more here, because you're meant to be the lead here. You could have a Leo North Node here. Courtney Love. If rock stars are like leaders of a religious cult, be the unvirgin Mary. Be more than human. Be a force of nature. Be ambitious. It doesn't matter if you don't know where you're going. I sense here that people, this crowd here, people look at you in a certain way, because when I'm looking at Courtney Love's picture here in the background, I see a lot of dancers, some sexual energy here, a lot of sexual energy. People over sexualize you, pile 2. They do, and I feel like sometimes people want to keep you in this energy of sexualization. You may have some soul ties out here that you may need to cut. You really do. And I've sensing that a lot of you have been doing root work here. You've been cutting cords left and right with ancestry, legacy, tradition. You've been conjuring here. You've been cutting cords. You've been cleansing yourself deeply here. You've been going through a state of transformation here, and looking at the patterns and the programming that you've been going through. And you have the Knight of Swords here. Yeah, you're seizing the day. You're coming and going, talkative, maverick, impulsive, impatient, focused, daring, witty, blunt. Gemini energy here. Yeah. So yeah, you're looking beyond. You're looking beyond the natural phases of being a people pleaser here, because when I'm seeing Libra, yeah, and Pluto, Libra is known for the people pleasing because they like to keep the peace. So I really feel like with Courtney Love, she was definitely out there all over the place, and her husband, her late husband, you know, he was Kurt Cobain of Nirvana, and you know his tragic ending. She became a widow, she was a mom widow in legend, and just an overnight success, seriously. And it's not and oh yeah, ooh, what's hidden from you? People think you sacrifice other people for your stardom, your fame that's coming up. Either you're already a star or it's coming up, that you had to sacrifice a lot of people to get to where you are. Yeah, that's what's hidden from you too. You're over sexualized for one. People just paint you out to be um a sex kitten or something, or MK Ultra or something. Cult like following. Yeah, like you've been snatched up by a cult and that's why you've changed so much. But really this is the inside job. This is, you're carrying the legacy of your ancestors here. 10 roots, you know, and 10 reduces to 1. You got in the area of your life, yourself, your identity, your rising here. So yeah, definitely could be a Libra rising or a Scorpio rising here, or any placement in your profile, but most definitely in the first house of your identity here. You are carrying the torch for your ancestors. So those people in the past, they didn't really know you like that because you didn't have those kind of beliefs yet. You didn't ascend yet here. So now you're seizing the day. You're in your head, you're marching forward like, oh man, this is what I've been supposed to been doing. And for your hint card, HINT, you have unseen patterns, change your thoughts, change your life, beliefs and programming. And you also have authentic self here. Authentic self. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taking uniqueness, individuality. So the things that were programmed in you beforehand, like, you know, growing up, you're kind of following along with your parents or whatever they tell you to do, you know, to be honest. But Spirit is saying it's a time for you to step up. You are not your parents, you know. Thank goodness for your parents that agreed to carry you and birth you out into this reality. But it's time for you to establish your own roots. And like Courtney Love, she had to, her late husband, Kurt Cobain, he unfortunately left us very soon. And so she had to navigate the world with a baby, being a widow, and also becoming that rock legend. She was the lead runner, the lead singer to Hole, a rock band. So she had to like step out. And it reminds me of Destiny's Child, when Beyonce, she was in the group and they had a lot of shakeup around the group, but it was because she had to step into her destiny as a Leo North Node. She had to. It was destined for her to do that. And so that's why Spirit is saying for you, Pio, too, you have to answer the call. You needing to step up. This is what Spirit is saying. I know you miss and love the people that you were with, but they're not able to come with you. This is what Spirit is saying, because you're coming full circle in your life at this time, in this timeline. So yeah, I think I'm definitely talking to, because Courtney Love is part of show business, fame. That is Leo energy all day long. We are in Leo season. You could be a Leo sun. It's time for you to step up and be yourself, your unique self. And you know you've been getting this intuitive nudges. Look at this. Queen of Cups, compassion, warmth, kindness, intuition, healing, counseling, support. You could be stepping up to be in one of these fields here. Counseling, social worker, some kind of a support system in your own unique way. In your own unique way. Yeah. So it's not going to look like somebody else's, because Spirit is saying, you have the unseen patterns and you have authentic self here. It's everybody else is taken. You have to be your own self here. So I know you're looking for a guide or a template or something, but it's going to come within. Yeah, it's going to come within, but you can definitely use the muse that's in front of you to help you move forward here. Whatever inspires you. Like I have people in my life that inspire me. It's not that I want to be them. Don't destiny swap with folks, but it's time for you to step up and take your mantle according to what your ancestry is. You know what I'm saying? You have to carry the torch. You know, we're just the dream, the loving dream that our ancestors imagined us to be. They are so proud of us for even saying yes to this life, this timeline, because now we can carry the torch. What they started, we can continue to move forward with. Yeah. And you got the sun, happiness, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, truth. You have success on your destiny line here. And this is Leo energy here. The sun is Leo energy. Okay, Spirit, you are speaking truth today. Step up. You're needing to step up, Pile 2. Step up, because people are waiting for you. Oh, yes, 3 of Wands. Step up. Momentum, confidence, expansion, growth, foresight, looking ahead, it's time for you to take that torch and move forward here. And at the bottom of the deck, it's the Empress. So you could be a Libra or a Taurus, especially in your first house. Divine feminine, sensuality, fertility, nurturing, creativity, beauty, abundance, nature. And this is what's hidden from you. Spirit is causing some things to shift around or happen for you to step up in your life. You know, so you can take the call because you're needing to step up. Okay, and final word, Spirit. The Hunter, sure-footedness, predestination. I'm telling you, you may be a strong Leo energy here, especially a Leo North Node, because that is the direction you are heading here, and your self-identity, how you identify with the world around you and those around you, is going through a state of transformation here. Accept it. You're needing to step up and take your rightful place, like Courtney Love did. Her life transformed overnight, and it felt painful at first because, you know, you miss all of the things that once was. And I can attest to this. My life was totally different back in 2022 and 23. I felt like I had a high. I felt like my status actually meant something, you know, outside of a man, outside of someone's culture, outside of all of that, the social construct. I'm speaking from experience, Pile 2, that it can be very hurtful and very painful when Spirit nudges you in another direction, because it's time. It's time for you to take center stage. I'm telling you, you could have a prominent Leo energy in your natal chart, and I'm talking about the first house as well. You could be a Leo rising. It's time for you to step up and take your place. But yeah, first house, I'm seeing the Empress energy here. You could be a Taurus rising or a Libra rising, as well as a Leo rising here, because I'm seeing Leo, a lot of Leo. And it's time for you to step up. It's time for you to step up. Don't be that person that people just want you to stay stagnant and stay in a situation that's just not for you here. It's just not for you. Yeah, so Spirit is saying, yeah, please step up. Please step up. It's time for you to take your rightful place. Yeah. And I kind of want to look that up. Let me see. The Hunter. So I really feel like there's a message here for you. I want to read that for you here. And that's in the Citadel. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Yeah, the Hunter. 94, 13, 4. That may be of significance to you. Maybe you're going through a karmic cycle that, because it says unseen patterns here, beliefs and reprogramming here. So maybe you're going through a reprogramming in the area of your identity here, because 94 reduces to 13, which is a 4. You're building something, a significance, a legacy that will be remembered over a long-standing period of time. I'm hearing Cleopatra energy here. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Cleopatra energy. Okay. You're beautiful. Whoever you are, whoever I'm talking to has this exquisite beauty here. Okay, it says sunlight dapples the forest floor, and from the shaded ferny depths a white pauses, and bowstring draws back with a creak. The hunter is a patient person capable of following their prey for days at a time, eyes always on the tracks before them. By not looking up, they never appreciate the beauty of the forest around them. But that doesn't matter so long as they reach their quarry, right? It's time to put your head down and block out all distractions. Yes. Oh my goodness. This is so much in alignment. You got to block out the distractions because you're needing to step up with something that you started to come center stage. You're slated for fame, Pile 2. You are. The forest may be beautiful, but stopping to admire the view won't get you any closer to your goals. You are a hunter now, right now. Your path is clear, your prey is within sight. No matter how tempting slowing down for a moment might seem, now is not the time. Maintain your focus and determination to complete your task. Earth energy here. So you could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's time for you to keep your head down and focus on what you need to build here, because you are getting that green light to move forward here with the Three of Wands. It's time for you to take center stage in your life. This is what's hidden from you, Pile 2. So if this resonates with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please continue to design or create a life that makes sense to you, because that's the only way you'll be happy. And I see you're doing that here. Spirit is saying, keep your focus. Keep your focus. Everything's beautiful around you. You meet beautiful people, handsome people, but it's time for you to focus on you and become that star player here. It's your time now to shine. All right. Okay. And you are welcome to review pile 1 on what's hidden from them, or come with me to pile 3 on what's hidden for them. But if this is where we part, this is where we say our goodbyes for now. I will see you in the next pick a card reading. You take care. Pile 3, last but not least, you already know, powerful pile 3. I always feel like this is my psychics, mediums, and readers here in this pile. People who do a lot of heavy spiritual work, even light-handed, but mostly heavy. Confirmation, the fact that you are here, you are a light worker here. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And it's like you're calling death on a lot of things here. External exchange, complete renewal, abrupt change, total overhaul, over and out, break up, new start, let it go, endings, beginnings. Yeah, Spirit is saying, please cleanse the space. Okay, all right, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Okay, you are coming into an uncluttered life here. This is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Capricorn Sun, and we got the Scorpio Pluto energy here. You are coming into an uncluttered life because you're building something worth keeping a clear energy here. Clearing your energy is important for this next step of life. This is hidden from you for right now, but it's going to be revealed, and that's why we're doing this reading, to reveal what's hidden from you. You are unclearing your life, uncluttered life, minimalism, less is more, reevaluating your priorities. Yes. Release materialism. Maybe you're holding on. Oh, let's see which area of life first. This looks like a 9. Is that a 9? Yeah, that's a 9. You're coming to an ending of some sort, and so importantly, why it says death here. You're clearing out your energy from all of the things that piled up on you, all the toxicity, the things you accumulated along the way. You are clearing that out here for your next life cycle here, for your next step in life. This is what's hidden from you. Oh yeah, your ships are coming in, pile 3. What you been working on? Okay. Your ships are coming in. Okay, so you got Joan of Arc. Only settle for eternity. Love and faith will defeat violence. Be not afraid of fire and arrows or anything that may come. You have been warring in spiritual warfare for a very long time. This is what I'm seeing. You've been You've been working with allies that somehow betrayed you. So they become frenemies. They have become people you just don't want in your energy anymore. So yeah, sounds like this pile has been set up a lot. You've been probably lured into doing readings for people who just did not pay you. So you may have bad customers here, because I'm sensing a heavy strong contracting energy here, self-employment, business here, self-employment especially, that you've been building something of significance with the Capricorn Sun, but you have been dealing with a customer base that's been ripping you off. This is what I'm hearing. It is time for you to transform, to end this life cycle here of with people mooching on you, taking from you all over the place, and transform this energy here, transmute this energy. because you have a lot of great qualities and attributes like Joan of Arc, but you're working with ops here. This is what I'm saying. You got a lot of ops in your energy here. 30, prudence, self-assurance, integrity, clear-mindedness. Oh yeah, works so great with four coins or 4 pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that you are uncluttering your life, and that is dismissing a lot of customer base that has been mooching off your energy without a good energy exchange. You could have been doing this for a while and people just don't want to pay you, or they pay you in pennies, dollars and cents, or whatever. And I'm even sensing that even that's not really too much of a problem to spirit, as long as they're trying to give you an energy exchange. And you got to really look at this in the right perspective too. This is what spirit is saying. Maybe they can't pay you in cash, but maybe they are referring people to you. That is customer base right there. But it needs to be clear on what they're doing. They can't be doing underhanded stuff just because, you know what I'm saying? It has to be fair of equal value, you know. You can't be given all these readings, like clearly in-depth readings is worth like $65 plus, 165, whatever you charge, you know what I'm saying? $100. You can't just be doing stuff like that, and they may refer one person to you plus pay you a little bit of change. I mean, that's not a fair and equal exchange. So spirit is saying it's time for you to transform your life. It's time for you to unclutter your life, because your ships are coming in, but you got to invest in the right energy here. Maybe it's the fact that, oh yeah, let me move on down. Yeah, it's like good things are taking time to come in. Your ships are coming in. You're fertile. Your perseverance, long-term view coming to fruition, harvest ripen, investments and patience is coming to fruition here, because you're at the end of a life cycle. 9. 9 could be your life path number. Could be it could be your universal year, not the universe. Well, we are in our universal year here. But it could be your personal year number as well. It could be your pinnacle cycle number. But clearly there's an ending here. And in your hint card, HINT, deception, a slippery slope erodes trust. Honesty fosters connection and authenticity. Integrity, transparency, trust. If they're looking to bring you, clientele, it needs to be clear, like maybe an affiliate program or something like that, something that's clear that you will know, okay, this is a relationship we're taking on. This is our relationship. Because I really feel like you got a lot of Decepticons, ops in your life that think that they're doing a good job. Well, I gave him or her a reference, but it wasn't of clear and equal value. Because if you're charging $100 plus for a reading and they give you a few dollars plus one recommendation, one follow or whatever, is that fair and equal? I really feel like you got a lot of people in your energy that are ops. It's like they don't want to see you doing better than them. This is what's hidden from you, pile 3. You got a lot of ops in your energy. You're trying to build a business. Yeah, and it looks like you're doing a lot as it is just to balance your business. You know what I'm saying? Balancing your resources, adaptation, resourcefulness, flexibility, stretching resources. Like you're actually doing a 9 to 5 and your business on the side. This is what I'm seeing here. And you got a lot of ops in here that don't want to see you do better than them. They see that you got the work ethic. You have integrity to do the thing, and you've been investing for a very long time here. Because when we're talking about pentacles, that's years. That's years in the making. You've been investing your time and energy into this project or whatever you're doing. But you got a lot of ops in your energy here. And your ships are coming in here. Look at this. Water energy, 10 of Cups, happiness, homecomings, fulfillment, emotional stability, security, domestic harmony. It's like people want you to stay stagnant because they want you to be that crabs in a buckle, in a bucket type of energy. I don't know. Buckles I'm thinking of the Buckle, the store Buckle. Have you guys heard of that store? The Buckle? Because she seemed like she will work in there, the Buckle. No offense though. She has that like earthy, homeopathic type of energy here. Yeah, like she will work in the buckle because they sell a lot of unique things. I'm gonna say unique things, but you know, practical things like a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus type of energy. Yeah, but it's so unique. It stands out. Some of the fashions in there stand out above fast fashion. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you're moving on. Okay. You have to cut a lot of these people that are in your energy loose here. Moving on, departure, leaving something behind, distance, accepting lessons. Accept the lessons here. That you just have ops in your energy and they're no good for you. It's time to end this, end of a cycle. This is so crazy. Deadline, ruin, failure, bitterness, collapse, exhaustion, dead end, victimization, betrayal. 10 of Swords. It's time for you to cut loose people who are not giving you a positive energy exchange, at least in fairness and kindness and what you've been putting out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people are just fair weather and it's unfortunate. They are fair weather. They don't want you to do better than them, so they don't really support you like that, you know. So yeah, this is what Spirit is saying, what's hidden from you. You're stretching yourself so thin for these people who don't care about your business. They don't want to really be your customer base. They don't want to be someone that's gonna help you build your legacy here. I'm feeling, go back to pile 2 and watch that one. Yeah, something about you that needs to change, that mental health, and that was even in pile 1. What's hidden from you? Yeah, your belief systems. But I'm feeling here someone's meant to be a star. Maybe you won't be like Hollywood starish. But one good friend told me a long time ago, either you be the big F, the famous, or the little fame, like a community-based type of fame with the little F. Shout out to you, Joy. You know, but there's some people in your energy that just don't want to see you be more than them. You know, and that can even be someone, an op can be someone you slept with. Like, what is that? What is that? Enemy, sleeping with the enemy with Julia Roberts, where her husband was definitely the biggest op in her life, and she had to fake her disappearance just to get away from him. Yeah, that is so crazy. You could be sleeping with the op right now. That is so crazy. You are trying to build yourself up and spreading yourself out thin with the 10 of Pentacles, balancing and juggling and stuff, and these people don't even care. Okay, the forgotten, missed opportunities, fear of failure. It's time for you to let go of folks that just don't see it for you. And this is earth energy as well, you know. The forgotten, missed opportunities, fear of failure. It's earth energy, so it's time to let folks go that don't need to be there. This is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, because you have a duty to yourself. You have a duty to keep moving forward. Yeah, because these people just don't get it. And I really feel like for here, I need to read this too, the forgotten. Like Spirit wants me to read. I don't know. The first one I didn't have to read so much, but now they're like, you need to read that. Because there's a message here they really need to get, because they're taking on clientele that doesn't even want to see them do well. They don't even want to see them do more than what they're doing. And that's not cool. It's like, and this looks like an eye, like you got the evil eye on you. Okay, a canal runs through the citadel, deep and silent, reflecting the evening patterns, life, little cafes, lines, and banks, filled with conversation and laughter. Couples stroll past, wrapped up in their evenings. No one sees the figure that passes them all by, gaze averted. The forgotten does not speak or hear nor even see. They are so certain that they have nothing to give the world and that they do not even try. The social pressure to say and do the right thing can be overwhelming, and no one gets it right away, right, or every time. Don't allow the fear of making a mistake stop you from trying at all, though, or you'll find yourself isolated from the very company you crave. Ooh. Be aware of what is causing you this anxiety and turn that negative energy into something constructive. Yeah. Spirit is saying you gotta let folks go and let them be, because they're not even on your playing field. You're trying to become more, you're vibrating higher than a lot of people that were around you, this Decepticons that were in your energy here with your hand card. Yeah, Joan of Arc was betrayed. If you know her story, it's tragic. But she ended up being remembered and placed on a high pedestal after her passing. But it came at a tragic price. She sacrificed herself for someone who had ill intentions for her. So I really feel like the customer base that you are serving here, Pile 3, and what's hidden from you are detrimental to your spiritual growth here and your business, your bottom line. Spirit is saying, it's time to unclutter your life. Please unclutter your life. Clear the energy. Like when at first I was speaking, then there's like, you need to clear the energy. And so I just sprayed some Rootaroo. It's time for you to clear out negativity. People who are trying to rip you off or lowball your readings or whatever you're offering, whatever service you're offering. You could be, you know, walking dogs and they want to pay you $5 to walk 3 dogs. That's not fair. So it's time for you to work with people who invest in you in a real way, not someone that's trying to invest in you for pennies on the dollar and is keeping you stuck to where you can't even find new people or whatever. And also your thinking is keeping you stuck too, because this could be an inside job as well. I hate to say it. But yeah, you're lowballing yourself. You're not really believing that you can really do this. You may have that imposter syndrome that, oh, that's only for such and such because they came from that world or their race or something like that. Don't lowball yourself, because what was given to you is meant for you to use. And I really feel like you should revisit Pile 2. If you haven't, or maybe you came from Pile 2, that it's time for you to take center stage. It's time for you to take center stage. You could be a Leo rising here as well. It's time for you to take center stage in your life. All right. So if this resonates with you, Pile 3, please like, comment, and subscribe. And please, please, please do take care of yourself, because really, having people like this in your life, it can be very, very draining. And that's why it's imperative. Can I perseverate over this? That it's imperative that you design or create a life that makes sense to you, because you're building something that's going to be a legacy builder here. People will remember you by this good deed that you're embarking on here. Because Joan of Arc, if you remember her story, she was betrayed by Henry the 7th, I think, 5, 6, 7, or maybe what is it, 8? Henry the 8th or something like that. She was betrayed by one of them. And yeah, and then found out she was innocent all that time and became it's almost like the Hall of Rock and Fame. What is that? The rock and roll Hall of Fame type of energy. Joan of Arc was remembered and placed on high status and reverence because of her innocence and bravery. You know, you don't want to be someone that's sacrificing your skill set and your finances and your status quo for someone who don't even care. It's time for you to either revamp your business or move in a different direction. I'm hearing digital marketing here. So yeah, I don't know. Pile 3, I do wish you well, and this concludes your #Tarot Monday. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Every week, thank you. Or all the weeks you can catch up with me, I appreciate it. But yeah, thank you. I will see you in the next pick a card reading. You take care.